Hey guys, bonjour de la France. I am at my Airbnb. Let me show you from my Airbnb. This is my view. Why am I talking to you? I'm talking to you because we're talking about how to not live life overwhelmed here. I think the light's a little bit better this way. And the reason I wanted to share this with you is this was episode number 265 of this week of the Confidence Podcast. And we're talking about in that show, in that conversation, I talked to you about how to be done with overwhelm for good, because the reality is that we choose to be overwhelmed. We choose to be stressed out. I know you have a lot going on. We all have a lot going on. But you know why I'm here in France? Why I brought behind me in this crazy Airbnb is not all my family. We're not that big. My family is with me, is because France is where I learned to love life. Like before France, I just did life. I didn't love life. After I lived in France, once I learned the things that I'm trying to teach my children, I loved life, and that is what changed everything for me. And again, if you were just tuning in, you got to see my Airbnb. So hold on, this is my bedroom's right here, pretty carton. Oh, beautiful plaza. We just had ice cream there. So, the point is in France you have ice cream because you're walking so much. And I put together the conversation. Again, if you want to listen to a great motivational chat this week, go to my podcast. It's totally free. TrishBlackwell.com/265, episode 265 on how not to be overwhelmed. And again, I'm broadcasting live from France because this is where I learned not to be overwhelmed. And how do you not be overwhelmed? Now, I didn't even look at my notes from the podcast. So this is bonus material, is that you choose to say what's important to you. If you want to live life in terms of bravo from everybody else, go ahead and keep doing your thing, stress yourself out, make your to-do list never ending, and feel like you're always behind. But if you want a lifestyle that brings you joy, that fills your heart, that gives you time to spend in cafes and with people that you love, then figure out what matters to you, what brings you joy, and then slow down and do those things. Only thing we've done today was slow down. We went to parks and we went to cafes and we walked the streets and we bought some candy. Like, obviously we're on vacation, so that makes life a little bit different, but it is what I originally picked up to learn how to reduce my overwhelm in life. So I want to challenge you this week as you're in your day-to-day life. What can you cut down? What can you cut out? That's what I learned the first time 15 years ago when I was in France. And the reason I come back, because it's a quality of lifestyle. Literally, of course, my 3-year-old wants to skip. Like, I'm going to show you guys this. Like, all right, so you've got cobblestone streets, right? Each little cobblestone. What does Ellie want to do? Ellie wants to hop on each one at a time. And as frustrated as I am, hold on. They're waving. Hi. As frustrated as that can be for me, I love that it teaches me, whoa, wait, like cobblestones are a thing. Right? Jumping from a cobblestone to a cobblestone is a whole adventure. It's a whole event. What are the cobblestones in your life, right? You have opportunities. You may not get to the opportunity to be in France this week, but you have opportunities this week that I don't have, that are telling you that life is beautiful. Slow down, hold close to the people that you love, and say no to overwhelm, stress and overwhelm, because they're honestly just a choice, because we're all as busy as each other. Like, there's not a competition to be so busy or so overwhelmed. Everybody has that. It's a matter of what you're going to let affect you, and also where you're going to spend your focus and your priorities. So I am loving being back in France to figure out what are my priorities, what matters to me. Once I get these kiddos to bed, because it's almost 10 o'clock here, I'm going to be journaling about what are the things I've learned today that matter to me. What are the things that I can say to myself, use these more in real life, right? So every day we have that opportunity to ask ourselves, what can we have more of, and what do we want more of, and what do we want less of? Well, I can tell you for sure I want less stress, and I can do that, the reality is I do that by stressing out less. So it's all on me. There are a lot of circumstances around me I can't control. Let me tell you, getting to France with 2 children under the age of 3, between 2 flights, 3 trams, a bus, a taxi, 20 hours of travel, 5 suitcases, not easy. But it wasn't stressful because we chose not to make it be. So your circumstances may not be perfect, but you can make them better and more beautiful in your mind. So that's my challenge to you. My other challenge to you is to go ahead and, hey, Anna, thank you for saying that you love this. I love this too. Good to see you. You guys, I want you to, if you're inspired and you're ready to take your stress down and to not feel so overwhelmed, go check out this week's podcast. Again, that's trishblackwell.com/265. Je vous dis bonsoir et à la prochaine.